Welcome back to another $2,500 currency hunt. Let's see if my currency mojo is working. Let's go. I know what you're thinking. I ain't giving up on coin roll hunting, but strap searching is a little bit of a change of pace. Here's that list again so that we know what we're looking for when searching for fancy serial numbers and dollar bills. This was borrowed from another YouTuber. Again, I kind of cut short the geographic boundaries, but here's that map again. You can snap the screenshot, and then here's a list of the 12 Federal Reserve districts, of which I am in number 7, the Chicago. All right, we're going to go through the $2,500 worth of singles search this week, and we'll start with the star notes. I believe I counted out 23 of them. I did not get any of the duplicate serial notes this week, but I do find them every now and then. This one's got an interesting number, 0333 and 3 4s at the end. So it's almost a trinary, but it's a double triple, right? And a star, so that might have some extra value there. Here we have, 03 with a 116, 116. So it's, again, like a little bit of a repeater with a star. That makes it pretty good. And here we have 3s and 5s with a 6 and a 0, almost a trinary, but also an interesting number, again, from the Boston Federal Reserve. Now we have the New York Federal Reserve, starting with a 0, 0125, 6358, nothing significant, a star note. 20,017, January 7, 248, nothing significant there, star note. 0173, 6193, nothing special. 2017 A series, star note, out of New York, or again, Federal, Fort Worth here, but New York Federal Reserve Bank. 6933568, interesting number, star note. Now this one has a rather low, it's not considered low, but leading 3 zeros is pretty good. This is a 2021 note, so pretty fresh. Nice star note, a couple 7s, couple 5s, it's almost a trinary. Leading 3s, I think this one increases the value, or it makes it worth a little more. Nice star note. 006, 90628, so a couple 6s, couple 3 zeros in this one. 2017 A out of the Atlanta Federal Reserve. This one is we got 3 1s in this one, pair of 4s in here, so not a big deal, but in pretty decent shape from Atlanta. Now we're into the Chicago Federal Reserve. Interesting, kind of 0039119. So we have 3 pairs in here, 0s, 9s, 1s, with almost 3 or 4 would have made that 4 pairs, would have been kind of nice. Star note in fairly decent condition. 2017. 04529 or 462, nothing significant. Pretty decent condition. 2017 A, another 2017 A out of Chicago. 0453528. Another Chicago note, no significance in the number. Decent Chicago note from 2017 A. It's a little bit of a ladder, 6879, not too bad. Now we're in the St. Louis Federal Reserve. 0281 0362, nothing significant, a little bit tattered. 2017. Here we are in Kansas City. You don't get too many Kansas City notes here in Michigan. January 67, so just a run on number, star note, decent shape. 2017. This one's got some markings on it, 2013, so it's 10 years old. Nothing significant. This one is a Dallas Federal Reserve note. Again, 2017 out of Dallas. California, 007, 93873, so you got a couple 7s, couple 3s in here. Short ladder, 9787 789, but it's tattered. Not much value on this one. 01722 3 aces, pair of deuces, pair of 10s. And a 7 throws it off. Could have been a trinary, but not in great shape. 675 235 67. 2017 fair note. Here's another. It's got some writing on it. Really kind of diminishes any value. And it's nothing special in regards to the serial number. A star note. I think that gives us 23 there. And then I'm going to go through the fancy serial numbers here. And There's a few, I think I got a couple nice ones in here, and I already put 3 of them in top loaders. I'm going to try and market those on eBay. So we'll just go through it from starting with the Boston Federal Reserve. This is a trinary 237, right? So I got 3 3s, 3 7s, and a pair of 2s. This one is almost a perfect ascending ladder, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I've got 4 in a row on the ascending ladder, 6, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with an extra 1. So it's 7 out of 8 digits are unique. Almost a perfect ascending ladder. I think it's pretty decent. It may be marketable. 5 aces with a pair of 3s. So almost a binary. The 6 kind of jacks that up, but a little bit wrinkled. But 5 aces is always good. Here's 6 deuces in a row, right? With a 0, 8. It's a trinary with 6 deuces in a row. Here's also a trinary with 5 4s with 4, 0, 2, right? We're already in the Cleveland Federal Reserve. 5 aces, 0, 1, 2, and 3. It's not a trinary, but basically that take away that 3, it is a it's almost a true trinary. But 5 aces is good. Here we have 4 6s, 3 7s, and a 5. Almost a binary, but it's a ladder, right? 5 6 7, short ladder, very short. Here is we have repeater technically, right? I got 0 5 0 5 2 2 4 4. So a couple pairs, and then repeating on the double 5 0 5 0 5. I thought it was interesting. This one is a Richmond. We don't see many Richmond, Virginia notes in Michigan, and this one's in fairly decent shape. It's 2017A. It caught my eye. I liked it. I set it aside. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Here again, it's like a bookend repeaters, not a bookend, but 880, 880 with a 9 and a 9 on the end, 6 at the beginning. But what makes this one interesting, I thought, was that it's almost a flipper, right? Because now that 6 becomes or 9 becomes a 6, and this 6 becomes a 9. So it's 6088 0886. I don't know if I can do anything with that. I thought it was an interesting note. It's fairly clean, got a little bit of fold in it, but it's in decent shape. Here we have, so 4 pairs, right? 4s. Now, 4 pairs is great, especially if they were ascending like 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7s. Well, what I have here is a pair of 4s, a pair of 8s that are scattered, a pair of deuces in the middle, and a pair of 7s that are scattered. So it's really 4-digit, 4 pairs, but it's scattered. And I thought it was in decent shape. And this one's out of Atlanta. Yep, Atlanta Federal Reserve. And then we have another Atlanta note, 286, 86866. So it's a trinary. We got 3 8s and 3 6s, leading deuce, but it's almost a binary. And again, you can almost flip it, but the 8s don't flip because of the smaller circle on the top of the 8. Well, 2s don't flip either, right? However, thought it was a good note. I got 4 6s and 3 8s, and 8s are the magic number. Okay, we have 4 4s and 3 0s, almost a binary, but the 5 jacked it up on the end. Still a nice note. Here we have 4 4 3 3 9 3 4 3. So we have 4 3s and 3 4s, ironic, and a 9 jacks it up. Not a binary. We're always looking for the binaries. The binaries generally sell for around $15 to $20, depending on the condition. This is a ladder, a full scattered ladder from 0 through 7. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 8 unique digits, considered a scattered ladder. This is a 2009 series, and so it's in pretty good shape. I rarely see 2009s anymore. Most of what I find now are 2017s, a few 2013s, and it'll get into the, below 2013, like 1 out of 10 or less, right? Maybe 1 out of 100 even. So here we go, 008 02 600. So 5 zeros. That's what it is, right? So 2017 out of Chicago, 5 zeros, pretty decent. 4 9s in a row, 3 6s in a row. Take that 5 out of there, turn it into a 6. You got a quad repeater. Pretty interesting note. I don't know if it's marketable. 2017A, fairly recent edition. Here we go. Pair of 6s, 5 7s and a 9, right? So again, it's funny. 6s and 9s flip, right? So now it's 6 L. I know sevens don't flip. Okay. But still, 5 sevens in a row. Got to be something, right? 3 zeros, 2 threes, 2 aces, and an 8. So it's four digits, but leading 3 zeros. It's always, so this becomes 33. The number is 33,118. Not very low, but a significantly low number. 3 leading zeros makes it nice. This is out of San Francisco Federal Reserve. And then boom, I got the X note. I get one of these maybe out of every $5,000 that I search. Again, this one's out of San Francisco. The economy in San Francisco or California district or San Francisco district is huge. So they end up running all the way to the X, Y, and Z printings, right? Possibly Z. I don't think I've seen a Z, but I have seen W, X, and Y. And but the X is something that people are collecting, so I pull these. I have a listing currently for 5 X's. Maybe I'll pull it and add this one to it. Haven't sold it yet. It's been listed for about a month now. But I save them. And how many bills do you got to go through to run all the way to an X series, right? I did find an X series out of New York. So that's the number 2 New York Federal Reserve districts. And obviously New York is a very populated, and therefore there's going to be a lot of notes printed. And so I did get one X. I know that in a video that I did a couple of months ago said I've never seen an X outside of California or the San Francisco, but I did. And then here we have 3 notes that I put aside. Now this one, the reason why I put this one in a top loader is that it's 1999, and it is kind of 8 unique digits. It's not an ascending ladder because it's broken, right? 1, 2, 3. So I looked this note up, and on the coolness index, it's a 90.7 with a cool rating. The important part is that it has 8 unique digits, and only 1.8% of 8-digit numbers, there are 8 unique digits. 4 is missing, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still interesting and in very good condition for a 1990, but the thing about it is that it's way off-centered, right? It's all low. I think both printings, first and second printing, are in unison, right? So I don't know if it's a cut or just an offset printing, because the rear is also off-centered, right? So if I was able to look through this, you can see that the front and back do line up fairly normal. So the whole thing is shifted. So it might be just the cut. So I don't know what to think about it. I pulled it anyway. I'll see if I can market it. This is a birthday note, July 27th, 1957. This one is a radar. So this one's the gem of the fine, also the birthday note. I think 57, there's still a lot of old codgers like myself that were born in the 50s and that might be interested in buying this note. I will list this on eBay for $18 to $20. This one will also get listed on eBay, and I think I'll start it at $18 with a buy it now of maybe say 25. But this one is really in pristine condition. It's fresh. It is a 2021 series out of New York, and so 1615. That is a true radar, and it's also a trinary. So I don't know. We'll see. That's the best one in the bunch. I pulled 20 or so fancy serial numbers, mostly trinaries. This is the gem of the hunt out of $2,500 in singles or 25 straps. Yeehaw, that's it. We got through that. Hope you enjoyed the hunt or the results of the hunt. It's a lot of work. Okay, that's a wrap for this edition of Currency Mojo. Smash that like button if you like currency collecting. Also, check me out on Facebook, Coin Mojo's Coin Roll Hunting. If you have photos or questions you want to share and ask, you can go there and I will be happy to answer them. Check out my partner listings on eBay at JDK Collectibles. Some of the notes featured here will be up there soon. Give me those 4 clicks. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, comment, and share. And again, appreciate your viewership and your subscriptions. Thanks for coming. See you on the next one. Coin Mojo out.
Yeah, baby, yeah!